This is a love story. Okay, let's get started then. Welcome to Liquored Up and Lonely. Gonna play Slay the Princess today. So I guess we'll just get fucking rocking and rolling here, huh? Alrighty, so hope everybody's got their favorite boxed wine. Hope everybody's got their Impossible Whopper filled with all kinds of hormones to grow those man titties. Now, I'm not having Franzia. Can't do it, Chad. Been there, done that. Embrace sobriety. Where the fuck do you think you're at, Master Nathan? Nah, we're liquored up and lonely tonight, but welcome in. This game's going to be really interesting, I feel like. I am drinking Diet Pepsi with aged El Dorado 15-year rum. Holy shit. Well, that's a little bit of a break, isn't it? All right, here we go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Alright.
You're
here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Take that swill and pour it down a well. I'll have you know, sir, that's not swill. That is aged 15 years of Guyana's finest, right? Okay, so it'll be the end of the world if we don't kill the princess. Well, we're going to play this absolute solid snake style. We know why we're fucking here. We're going to silently continue to the cabin. I have absolutely nothing to say aside from just complete professionalism. Boom.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Let's go kill her then.
A warning before you go any further.
Okay.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
I'm not even going to talk to her. I'm just going to stab the bitch.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I'm just a mercenary hired to do some wet work, buddy.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. We're here to slay the princess, bud. You're either on the shit or get off the pot. Proceed to the cabin. Let's get this done. Let's get this done and go home.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
Ew.
The only
Clean your house,
furniture of
bitch.
note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Let's get that blade, baby. Brooke Barnes says, hello, Zoo. I'm enjoying myself a Sprite, Dreamlight Valley, One Piece Animu, and a Zoo stream tonight. That's all sounds like a fantastic combo. Did you get an Impossible Whopper? It's not a Liquored Up and Lonely without an Impossible Whopper. I did get one of those.
The blade is your
Why?
weapon.
Because it's about the saddest thing I
You'll
can
need
fucking
it
think
if
about
you want
eating.
to do this right.
All right, I want to do this right, so we're going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
I mean, we could just strangle her, but yeah, blade's cleaner. I agree. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Conveniently
revealing a
placed blade
staircase
cakes.
faintly
You bet.
illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty down here. But it's just a basement.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Uh-oh. We ain't gonna talk to you.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
I'm not gonna talk to her. Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
No, we're just gonna do this job, man. Getting paid.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Alright.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I don't really care, hero. I'm here to do a job.
Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yep. I'm a friend of the boys. Let's just say I'm here to kill you. If anybody gets that movie reference, you're a fucking star. Yep, steal your nerve and step forward, baby.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
I have a knife and you don't?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
True. I'm bigger and stronger than you.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Slay the princess.
You lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Yep. It was all, yeah, we knew she was bluffing. By the way, nice touch that the dagger option actually turns red after you stab her.
Oh.
Yeah? Yeah, what did you think? What did you think? Your mind games were gonna work?
This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming.
Should
But
have.
I have to wonder, do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Uh-oh!
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
No, she's gonna die.
Yes. Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
It's fucked up, man.
But it's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
She stopped breathing moments ago. That arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Pretty much. Yeah, of course it is. She's dead.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
I mean, we did, but the paycheck's a paycheck, right?
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good.
Just another day in the
One of
office,
these
baby.
days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for her. Okay, well, we'll just go with it. All right.
I'm so glad you're keeping an open mind. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
I don't trust you
Time
with a
passes.
shit, man.
You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right?
Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get the heck out of here? Explore. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Yeah, no, we want to get out of here.
I do.
I'm bored.
You're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Okay.
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Oh, no way.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Oh, we gotta kill ourselves now?
You hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you.
Yeah, I'm not killing
it wants
myself.
This wonderful place to end. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stick around and do nothing for a little while longer.
What a relief. I suppose we've got all the time in the world for you to change your mind.
Damn, I will tell you, like, definitely twisted my expectations. I thought I'd just get like a yay, game over, you win screen, but
more happy time
it was
passes,
boring as shit.
Though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I don't want to off
voices,
myself.
Please fall on deaf
Yeah,
ears.
shut up.
Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
What a boring fucking life. But hey, I got the good. Oh, there it is. Good ending. You did it. You saved everyone. Yay. Thanks for coming to the stream, chat. I appreciate you. I guess we're all done. That's really funny. No, don't do that. No. That is really fucking funny. Make your playlist. Play our other game. Return to main menu. Now we're gonna just go back to main menu. That's really funny. Okay. Well, let's try it. All right. Well, that's Slay the Princess, everybody. Don't you feel like you got your money's worth, right? Let's go again. Do something more interesting this time.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Got it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end
We
of
know,
the world.
we know. Alrighty, so I guess what we'll say now, you know what? Let's continue to be assholes. So the first time we did what the game wanted us to do. This time, let's do what the game doesn't want us to do. We're turning around and we're leaving.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave?
Yeah.
Do you even know where you're going?
Let's see here. You find your princess, go to the cabin. Okay, fine, go to the cabin, talk to the princess. Maybe slay her, maybe not. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I know where I'm going. I'm going to say nope. Nope. I don't know where I'm going, but we're going to go anyway.
I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
We're going to turn around and leave again. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
You're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. I don't care, I'm not killing a princess. Good, maybe everyone should die. It's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking to kill someone for them. I'm not quite there. I'm just saying, you're not gonna, dude, you're not emotionally blackmailing me into doing this. Okay?
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that.
Be right back, gonna make 5 bags of popcorn. God damn! Working for the long haul. Sounds good.
But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yep. We ain't listening to you. We ain't fronting for you.
Would you look at that?
Oh,
The cabin
fuck.
again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best
Yeah.
to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Does seem so. Oh yeah? Well, I guess if I start walking a different direction again. In fact, I'm just gonna keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived,
Okay.
as well as for everyone who ever will.
So?
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Okay.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Okay.
But as you
Oh,
focus on your
shit!
surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick.
Yeah, we broke it. We broke the fucking game, chat.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me
That's
than
true.
you do about the
That's
fate
very
of the
true.
world. You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain...
Dude, I did what she wanted the first time. It got me right back to the select screen. No.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wow. Okay, chapter 2, The Stranger. So at least we advanced the game.
Path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end.
Look, the
of
background's
world.
different. There's like a fence now. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no. You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those wolves weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed. Yeah, there's walls now back there, like a fence. Yeah, you can't just force me.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there.
What?
It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Very weird.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows.
Oh,
what
another
he's
voice.
thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Okay, and I got multiple voices going on.
He might have walled off everything but the
The
path to cabin,
contrarian.
but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day.
Yeah, let's do that.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay the princess. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah, I know.
She will lie.
She will cheat. She will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar.
We're gonna see. We're gonna talk to her this time.
Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
See to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
Yeah, a little different.
It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Again, we're doing everything we can. Last time we did what he wanted. We're doing everything we can this trip to not do what he wants.
If you want us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife.
We're not taking the knife.
Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
You don't have to. We get it,
You can't
dude.
just say that. But when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
All right, man.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
It sounds like fun.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm. How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
We're not doing that.
Your
We're just not going to do what he
is
wants.
Obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine. Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
Let's take a look at the mirror first. He didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun? You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting
There's
on the table.
absolutely a
and the
mirror,
basement.
dude.
There's nothing else in here.
Quit lying.
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't.
Okay.
You insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
That's right. That's right, man. And we're going to look at the mirror. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? It's literally right fucking there. And I want to see how fucking handsome I am.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? You waste time preening yourself.
We could get
instead of
shards
doing
from
what
it
needs to
shattering
be
it,
done.
for example, for stabbing the princess, maybe. We're going to approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward.
Oh, look at your hand!
Against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But it was there a second ago.
It was there, now it's gone.
And now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right?
But our hand!
And then we'll see.
Dude, we're the fucking monster.
Want us to see.
Alright, let's just enter the basement without the knife. Now that I definitely know I'm a monster. Like, we're the baddie.
The door to the basement.
Oh,
creaks
shit!
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
What the fuck?
Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
That's fucking wild.
The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is...
Yeah, we scrambled this
simultaneously
fucking
everything
place when
and
we
yet
turned
the
around,
sum of
man.
it
We
all
scrambled
coalescing
this
into a
universe.
thick, nauseating nothing.
That's really funny.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality,
Okay,
drowns up the stairs.
what's she gonna be like?
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
Whoa!
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
We don't even have a knife!
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I like the contrarian. I really like him. Okay, all right. Do we want to take the horse stairs to the left, take the center staircase, or take the soft stairs to the right? I need a lifeline, and please don't kill me. If you kill me, I'm going to be very upset with you all. First vote gets it. Be quick draw McGraw on that chat. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. Harsh seems... So harsh it is. Okay. Harsh it is. First vote gets it. Harsh stairs to the left, baby.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs, until there's nothing left in them to feel. The air around you as you progress. At first a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breath puff out in clouds of condensed vapor. You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
That is harsh stairs, man. What the fuck?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey. A continuous march forward.
No, we're gonna blame Cake. We're blaming you, buddy.
Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion.
What the
rivalry and
fuck?
submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
Oh shit, we made it. Okay. All right, Cake was right. What a hero.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
Yeah, we kind of went into like a fucking mind trip.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to her.
Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was here. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together. Do you know what happened to me? For all you know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. We'll start with names. What's your name?
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, I don't like this lady.
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
What the fuck?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures.
What?
And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her
What
back?
the fuck?
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here.
I don't even have a
You need to
fucking
do it
knife,
now.
dude.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
I like that plan. There's more of you now. Getting down here was weird, like I was pulled apart and put back together again. You know what happened to me?
What, like you need me to hold your hand and tell you everything's okay? You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
Yeah, okay, so the one in the middle's a bitch.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we?
She seems
There's
nicer.
no way out, and barely a way in. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
Trying to get you out of here. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust her. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade. There's more of you now.
And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
No, it's supposed to... Why are you so bitchy? It means there's more of you now.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
She fractures again. I don't like where this
This
is
is
going.
fucking strange.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
I don't have a knife.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade. Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back.
Yeah, those stairs are
through
fucked,
those
man.
stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
For all I know, you're locked up. You're apparently a threat to the world. I'm gonna try to get you out of here. Try and free her. Wait, it makes me do both if I do that. I'm trying to get you out of here, try and free her. And I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. So we have to do both now. Explorer, you're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. For all I know, you're locked up here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
Maybe it's because I'm dangerous. But you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen. Or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it. Oh, don't be coy. We both know why I'm locked away here. I'm a monster. And the second I get out of this place, I'm going to end the entire world.
Oh, shit.
This is reaching its breaking point. If you don't act now, there will be nothing in here but her. Take a deep breath and focus up. You can do this. But how do we decide what to do? Can there even be a right choice when all of them are so different?
Huh.
Stop overthinking it. Your drifting thoughts have clearly been part of the reason this situation has gotten out of hand.
Very weird.
If you're trying to do the right thing, there's only ever been the one option, and that option
We've
is
already
slaying
done
her.
that. It didn't, it just ended the game.
Just do something. Do anything. Do all of it, if that's what you want. This place is hell, and it's only getting worse.
Okay, I guess we gotta do both now. So we're both going to try and free her, and we're gonna leave her in the basement, and we're gonna retrieve the blade. We're doing all three.
Wait, that's not right.
Yeah, that's what I said, but it's what's
Go
happening.
on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm
We're going to be
footfall,
doing all
a
three of
gentle
these
tread,
at once.
a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a
What the
sickening
fuck?
kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. Or you lose the sight of her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone. Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
What the fuck?
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating. Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world... the
Did I
pieces
just fucking
collapsing
lose
on
again?
themselves before it all falls apart?
What the fuck?
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong.
What the
It's
fuck?
so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
We should help her.
What?
I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't
Jesus.
actually think our actions had consequences. It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Please.
I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Okay. You don't know if she had the chance to hear you reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone.
It's the mirror.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The narrator is gone, I think.
He is. Does that mean the world ended? What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know where she went. I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
I don't think we have a choice.
Don't do that.
We don't have a choice, homies.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Here we go. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Yeah, you're like a monster. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. What? You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
What the fuck? The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own.
Okay.
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
What the fuck is going on here?
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
Okay. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What does that even mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Is this the end of the world? Yeah, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's wild, dude. Yeah, Cake says, oh hell nah, she's a hive mind. Is this the end of the world, man?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's true. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That's interesting.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But you were always the princess, or you were just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Fuck, I guess not. I guess not. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? I don't think that's true.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Can you let her out of there?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
Okay.
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
It looks like it hurts. Well, what happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you? Let's see, how much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, what are you going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Yeah, stop being obtuse.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I need to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
This is deep as shit, man. Let me wait for a moment. I'm not gonna... Okay, do we want to do that? Yeah, let's do that.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Okay. We're not waiting forever, so okay, I'm ready. Make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark and you die. God damn it. That's the second time now. Okay, and we're just back. Okay? All right.
On a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Amazing.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Note, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or RI on your controller. Okay. That's good to hear. The end of the world, what are you talking about? If you consider that the only reason we're going to the end of the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist?
No.
Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
No, they're all
If
bad.
anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Damn! Narrator spitting bars. What do you mean the end of the world? Let's talk for a little bit. What do you mean the end of the
I'm
world?
talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
How can a princess locked away in a basement in the world?
Don't linger on the specifics.
This is silly.
You have a job to do here.
It
Just
really
get
is.
in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
I don't trust this guy. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case. But I don't make the rules. I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance.
Miss Mandy, welcome in. Yeah, we're playing Slay the
Fortunately for both of
Princess.
us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Yeah, it got wild just the last chapter.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Okay. Do I get some sort of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you
Okay.
get it.
Alright. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Maybe I'm a nihilist.
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider
Maybe I want this world to
Nobody
end so we can
wants the
build a new
to
world.
end.
Nobody wants the world to end. Well, like the thing said, it's not an end, it's just a remolding.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I mean, you don't know that. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
We didn't even get a chance. So we didn't get a chance to try to rescue her last time because the whole world went fucking apeshit. So we've already killed her, and last time I don't know what the fuck even happened. So this time the goal is rescue. Chat, that's the goal.
Then each and every one of us is doomed.
It's what you say, man.
So
but-
sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Yep. We're marching up
You
the
make
hill.
your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed up the cabin. The art in this is so OP, man.
The interior of the cabin is almost
Okay, so it's
entirely
normal
bare.
this time. Okay.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
We're gonna go ahead and take the blade, but we don't have to use it.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Consider the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. No, we don't want to do that. Hi, just checking on you. Let's say hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No, why would I even think that? Yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it, and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
No, I think we'll keep the
Don't
knife
you
because we
dare.
don't know. Don't you dare, yeah.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Man, tightening my grip is going to send the wrong message, but so is dropping it. I want to maintain the power in this discussion for now, because I don't know what... We're going to tighten our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward. Your grip on the blade tightens.
I don't want to
as
kill
you
her,
steer
no,
your
what the
resolve.
fuck?
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I would like to talk to her. So, I'm sorry, can't we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can
I want to
de-escalate
de-escalate
things.
this time.
Oh, threatened, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife, and of course we can talk.
I'm not dropping the blade, but we can talk.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Fuck. Well, fine then. I guess we're at a fucking impasse then, huh? You want to be stubborn? So can I.
I guess we are.
Wow!
For the love of everything, just slay her already.
Nope.
Or drop the blade. Do something.
Sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Wow!
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
Oh my god. Okay, fuck. I should have just stared at her. I'm gonna drop the blade.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious...
There, you stubborn jackass. Now can we talk?
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Shut up.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
It kind of was. Yeah, it was pretty awkward a relationship. Are you coming on to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There are people who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? We'll start with name.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness.
Oh,
Or
wow.
Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Yikes.
Note the lack of detail. You
Yeah.
can't trust her.
Not a good start. Not a good start, Princess. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I know what we've been told. Whether or not I believe it is an entirely different story.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk. But this isn't talking.
She's right, you know. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics.
Yeah.
No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
There's people out here who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster? If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
They haven't. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons. No, if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than inclined to trust them. It's not necessarily true either. Sure, they have their reasons for keeping that information secret from me. I'm hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Yeah, it's not necessarily honest.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
That's true.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me.
That's
do
true.
you?
That is
What can my
true.
word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
Yeah.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind
But she is
trust.
being honest with that.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't trust either of you motherfuckers.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
How would I get you out of here if we wanted to?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Ooh!
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Now, you're not coming on to me, right?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, well, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other while I decide what to do. We're going to take the middle road here while I figure out who's telling the truth.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah.
Leaving her alive is too risky.
Shut
if you
up.
don't deal with her soon, she will find a way
Such
out.
a whiny bitch, man.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here.
Okay,
You
now
can
you're
make it
starting to
easy
make
for
me
both
flip
of us
toward
if you
killing
help.
you.
And if you don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Okay. All right, bitch.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sake.
I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Yeah, we're going to stick to the middle road.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
You turn your back to
Yep.
the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Shut up.
Slip these chains?
No.
She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here.
Yeah.
But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's
I
bluffing.
guess we'll find out, huh?
Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she?
Yep. She
you
did.
can still turn around and finish
Yeah,
the job.
she's being a bitch, so, yep. No, we're sticking to the plan, lock here. Oh, that's a relief. I'm afraid I already committed to not slaying her. No, we're going to stick to our plan.
You'll be
Yep.
the death of all of us, but fine. Have it your way. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade.
There are so many variations of what can happen in this game. It's just fucking crazy to me.
Okay, we can make this work. You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
This was rather stupid, I feel like,
It
though.
isn't long before you start to drift off.
Like, nothing's
Your eyelids
happening at
heavy
this
with
point.
fatigue.
Again, nothing is
Sleep
happening.
doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there.
Oh, shit.
Things easier on yourself and let me out.
Oh, shit.
It's not like this little door I'll hold for very
Ah!
long days. It's probably a good idea to try to get back on my...
Oh, my God. Oh, it's scary.
She sounds terrible.
Yes.
Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece
Wow.
by piece.
I didn't do anything, guys.
And I'll never forgive it.
What did I do? I didn't stab her or nothing. I just needed more time. This is bullshit.
You don't know the kind of enemy you've made.
I didn't do anything.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker. No, it doesn't.
What in the fuck? Threaten me all you want. All it does is ease my guilty conscience. So all of it was just an act, wasn't it? You're not really innocent or harmless. You're not even a princess. You're a monster. No, I'm going to sleep. Yeah. I don't want to antagonize anymore. I've already made enough bad decisions with this. We're just going to go to sleep.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop.
Yeah, it's going to work out
Don't
fucking
pay
great.
attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement
And she didn't kill me,
is
though.
ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way. Where is she?
Thanks for
Ah!
awful basement.
No!
You try and stumble
Oh,
to your
it's...
feet. As
No!
the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working. It
Wow.
isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, and then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Are you
Whose
serious?
side are you on? Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down.
God
one by
damn.
one.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little green around the gills. What a shame. If you'd only helped me get out of here, we could have done such wonderful things.
Nah, I'm killing you next time.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck next time. But we both know this is the end, don't we?
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything ends. I'm sorry, but it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
God damn it. I tried. I really fucking tried there. What a little asshole she was that playthrough. God damn it. Now I gotta kill her. Now I gotta kill her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
We've already been here. Yeah, terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
A liar.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Shh. What if he hears us?
Oh, we got a new voice. Paranoid. Nice.
That's a very good question, little voice. What if he does hear you? Shit. I think you'll find yourselves very hard-pressed to keep any secrets from me. Not that it matters right now, because like I said, this is the first time we've met. Still, I'd rather not get off on the wrong foot. We've a world to save, after all.
It's more than just deja vu. I'm pretty sure the whole thing literally just happened.
We could go back and forth on this forever, and it won't get you any closer to doing your job and saving the world. So let's just agree to disagree.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did just happen. Then why the fuck should I listen to you? Why do I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time.
This game is fascinating, guys. What do we think so far?
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened.
It's so
because you
different
didn't
every
listen.
time you play it. Like, this is all shit I've never seen before. All of this.
We couldn't trust either of you, and as far as I'm concerned, we still can't.
And I have played this before, by the way. Like, aside from, like, the stab her ending, I've seen that one. I've seen completely other princesses. But it's just like, every time you play this game, it's different.
All we did was lock her away. And how'd that work out for you?
You know, also, since Mandy's in the chat, this kind of reminds me of 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Kind of has the same premise going on, where there's just, like, what did they say, 60 novels worth of different variations in 100 Line? It's kind of like that. This game, I would probably say, is similar.
No comment. Well then, congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right.
By the way, it's coming to Switch in a physical in September, and I'm absolutely fucking double dipping on it. I've got the GOG version, but I want a physical of this, and I want to play this on the go.
And your solution is to send us back in there? Do you want us to slay the princess, or do you want the princess to slay us?
Yeah, the Paranoid's got a good point.
Obviously, I want you to slay her. One of you poses a threat to the world, and the other doesn't. Anyways, I believe your other question was something along the lines of, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We were killed by the princess, and now everyone's right back where they started. Sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Oh no, it's going to be different, Hero.
Speak for yourself.
It's going to be
From my
different.
perspective, there were plenty of consequences. I'm never going to forget the way she just made us stop working.
Yeah, pretty scary.
And that's only scratching the surface. If what you said is true, it begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or have you found yourself in another world altogether? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Again, chat, this river runs deep. This river runs absolutely deep with some of the questions it makes you ask about life, about choices, about relationships, about reality, about everything. Fucking Fibonacci sequence, mathematical formulas, fucking bursting in my brain. Like, this game does have it all narratively.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
We don't know, because we're back.
If she brought an end to everything and everyone, how are we supposed to stop her? What do you want from us? I want you to succeed. You'll find a way. You're the only one.
I just wish this guy would tell us a little bit more, right? So can we talk about this princess this time?
Just be quick about it.
Just being around her in the end shut down all my organs. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to her.
I didn't, to be
Don't
fair.
talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
Okay, we will, this time. Quoting from last time, she's just a princess. How can you possibly justify saying that? She's clearly something far, far worse.
She is just a princess. Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Okay, we'll take your word for it this time. Do you know who locked her up?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate
A path that we
things.
already know we can't exit. Okay, and you're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. If you want us to stand a chance against her, we need to be armed with information. What is she really capable of? How are we supposed to stop her? Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to take me at my word.
Well, you were right last time.
He isn't telling us everything he knows because he doesn't trust us, which means that we can't trust him. Stop talking.
I don't trust
yourself
him, but
in
he was
neurotic
right last time.
circles and just get to the cabin.
She was an asshole.
No, you should do anything but that. We know what's waiting for us in that basement.
If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? Good question.
I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
That seems like gaslighting.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps. But it's just the way things are. You can't just goad us into doing something by calling us special. It's manipulative.
Yeah,
Why are you
that's
trying
what
to
I said.
manipulate us? I don't know, I kinda like being
The hero's such a dope.
Okay, fine. Maybe you can go him into doing something, but he's not even the one who makes the decisions here.
Yeah, I am.
I'm not goading you into doing anything. You already know the princess is dangerous. All I'm trying to say is that you have to be the one to deal with her. I know it doesn't seem fair, but that's just the way it is. And for what it's worth, I know you have it in you to finish the job. We don't. You saw what happened to us last time. We need to leave.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Oh, we can leave again. We can do the leave thing in the second act. Ooh, what do we do, chat? What do we want to do? Do we want to go ahead and proceed up the cabin, or do we want to fuck with this some more and try to leave, knowing what happened last time? We basically split the world into, like, fractals. I don't remember ever being able to turn around in the second act before. That's new. In the first act you can. In the second act you can't do that. Let's leave. Okay, let's see what happens. Fuck it. I've never seen that choice in a second act.
This is good. I was worried you might fall for his shit again, but this is good. Whatever answers there are to be found, they aren't here, and they definitely aren't there. Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
I'm pretty okay with the world today. I relish the coming of a new dawn beyond our own. The only thing that matters is where I'm not going, the cabin. I am not going to the cabin. Yeah, that princess is scary as fuck. We're leaving. Okay, fine, you're persistent. Okay, fine, go to the cabin. Lie, I'm definitely going. Nope. Only thing that matters is where I'm not going. Yeah, we're not going up there to get our organ shut down, bro.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. That's strange.
Yeah, it's just going to lead us back to the other one again. But let's see what happens. I'm
The
curious.
cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No, we'll go. Okay, go to the cabin, sheesh.
That's great to hear. As long as you bring that fiery attitude to princess slaying, this will all resolve splendidly.
This game is
A couple of
wild.
laps around the woods were all it took for you to go in there. I guess you're the one in control, aren't you? So if you want us to die again, I guess we'll die.
I don't
again.
want to die.
Good luck to all of us.
I just don't want to fracture everything and everything go fucking ape shit on us again.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless. The only furniture of note is a lone table, knocked on its side in the corner of the room. A pristine blade stands between you and the open, inviting basement doorway.
Yeah, this is
The
scary
blade
as shit.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, let's pick it up.
What happened to the door? There was a door here last time.
There ain't no door this time.
It's just an empty frame. She's already got out, hasn't she? And she's ready for us. She's been waiting. Can't you feel her eyes on us? I'm going to need all of you to pull yourselves together. The princess has not already gotten out. But if you keep getting stuck in your head like this, you're going to struggle to get the job done. So deep breath in, deep breath out. Your task awaits, and only you can do it.
This whole cabin is different than I remember it being last time.
Very different.
Oh shit, there is something in the window. Good eye, dude.
I'm not the only one who sees her in the window, right?
Yeah, oh!
She knows that we're here. Calm down. Maybe the three of you just think everything is different because you haven't been
Oh,
here.
that's scary.
Enough of this past life nonsense. You haven't died. You certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus
What
up.
the fuck?
What's riding on this?
We already talked about the mirror. Let's just take the blade.
You reach down and pick the blade up off
All right.
the floor. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Good. Steel can't
Let's
lie
get the
to
fuck
us.
away from these fucking creepy window guys.
Is
Ooh.
it gonna be enough, though? Couldn't you have given us something else? Something
Yeah, there's
I don't know.
absolutely creepy silhouettes
better
in
than
the
a
window.
knife? Could we have a bomb?
Ha!
The blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Clear the basement.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated steps
Ooh.
suspended in darkness. More eyes, too. You never mentioned the eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are that.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a lot of fun, you and I.
Fuck.
Okay, we need a game plan. Last time we were here, just being close to her was enough to kill us.
How hard is it to throw a knife?
It can't be that hard. Then we'd lose our weapon. We'd have to make it count. Otherwise she'd be furious and we'd be defenseless. If a knife is even enough to do anything against something like her in the first place, it'll be enough.
Okay. We don't need a plan. I'm just going to kill her. Mr. Narrator seems to think I can do it. I don't know why you're all being such pessimists.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Yeah.
The rest of you should take
We're just going to
notes.
do it, man.
You know why I'm being a pessimist. I'm just asking questions. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. As you emerge, you find yourself between two loose rows of white wooden planks suspended in nothingness. A smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague
More eyes,
pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right.
She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're completely exposed.
Are you really not going to comment on how weird this place is? No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's weird,
I'm
for
going to
sure.
die down here. I don't want to die again. Please stop saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter, because either way you go, I'm going to find you.
Yeah, this is scary, Brooke. Yeah, I'm out of here. See ya. Yeah. All right, guys. This is chat's choice. First chat gets it. Do we go left? Do we go right? Do we nothing? Do we get the fuck out of here, like Brooke says? Yeah, fuck this kind. I'm kind of on fuck this right now. Ugh. Kind of losing my nerve. Up to you, chat. First chat gets it. Oh no, let's do nothing. Okay. Let's just freeze up. Let her come to us. Okay.
You decide it's best to do nothing.
There you are.
Oh God!
I told you I was going to find you.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go
Yeah,
numb.
we knew that was going to happen.
Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
Your vision cuts out as your blood begins to coagulate.
God damn it!
Every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Nerves. What are you doing?
I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want...
And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death.
Damn!
Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again.
You sure about that?
Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes,
Shoot!
I'm sure.
Stab this bitch!
Liver. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you? Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
She isn't attacking us. The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her.
Yeah, we're gonna
End
get
this
her.
before it's too late. Nerves, heart.
Why won't you finish me off? Oh, do we have time for questions? Like, I guess we'll risk it.
Because I don't want to. And even if I did, I don't have to. Look at the way you're struggling to stay alive. It's taking everything you have to keep your heart pumping right now. And I'm enjoying the show.
She's nasty,
The
man.
princess leans forward, bringing her masked lips close to your
We
ear.
shouldn't have talked to
If
her.
I want to see you burn, all I need to do is break your concentration.
Oh God!
Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. She slowly runs her velvet glove across
Oh,
the base of
shit!
your neck. It feels like static. And then...
Shit, make her stop.
Hey, snap out of it.
Okay, deep breath. Deep breath, we're fine. Heart, lungs, liver.
You're back. Lungs, liver, nerves.
One moment, and then you're gone. Just like that. Ah, and there's the
Yeah, it's
feeling.
terrifying.
She pulls away.
But that wouldn't be very fun, now would it? I've already done that.
Lungs, liver,
Okay, what? I'd hit the pyritosis. Like, she's trying to kill us, homie. Not now. What happened after you killed me last time?
I tried to leave while you suffocated, but that stupid cabin wouldn't let me. So I started to drag your body out with me, and then...
Oh.
Well, you died before I could get to the door. And then I was here, and now you're here too. I don't think I can leave without you. And dead doesn't count. And as much as I love what we have going on, I have bigger plans than tormenting one.
Oh, we gotta kill her.
Forever.
Okay.
Please.
I was like, okay. If you need me alive, then why did you threaten me on the stairs? Why? Okay, so she needs us alive, guys. So we do have time to explore this a little bit.
I am being nice. You're alive, aren't you? And you died of fright as soon as you saw me last time. I didn't think keeping you alive was an option. But it looks like that's not a problem anymore. At least not for me. You seem miserable.
Yeah, this sucks. I was sent here to stop you from destroying the world. I can't just let you leave. And if I let you out, what then? Do we go our separate ways? You're a lunatic, you know that, right? The princess did nothing wrong. Oh God, we got... Chat, we got a princess simp here. How about I just kill you instead? And if I refuse to let you out, what happens then? I'm not doing any of this. I'm not helping you leave. And I'm not going to try and kill you, so do your worst. Ooh, okay, let's get out of here. Leave together, find you in. I'll let you leave. Leave together, run. We're slaying the princess. I've had enough. We're slaying her.
Your will concentrates into a single fine point, and you strike out against the princess, ignoring the constant reminders of your breaking.
Yeah! Taking you with me, bitch!
As the blade sinks into her heart. We did it. We actually did it.
Die!
You actually went.
Oh no!
I regret this. I could be so much more terrible for you than I am now.
Oh no!
Can she?
Did we make a mistake? Paratosis is not sipping for darkness, kind of lame.
We've already seen how she
Can't kill her.
Heart, lungs, liver.
Oh my God,
You're
no.
not getting those stairs back. I'll see you when you finally decide to die.
Oh no! Oh, okay, she died.
Unmoving.
Yeah, you fucking died. Bye.
I can stop now, can't I? I can. Finally. And now that she's gone, you can let us out of here.
She took the stairs away.
But she was the one who controlled this place,
Oh
wasn't she?
no.
Now she's dead. I don't like to think what that means for us.
Oh shit.
It means that you're stuck here. Forever.
Damn.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, I hate this. Time passes.
Oh, fuck you, narrator.
Forever's gonna end eventually, right? No, it won't. That's the whole point of forever. It doesn't end.
Damn.
I feel sick. It doesn't have to be forever, though. Does it? What do you mean? We still have a way out, clutched in our hands. Are you suggesting we kill ourselves?
Oh shit.
Won't we be dead? I guess that hasn't stopped us before. That's a terrible idea. You've already saved the entire world from ruin. Why would you want to die? Because right now, you don't want us to do that.
That's not a good reason to off yourself.
You're right. But if we've already saved the world, then why does it matter if we die? Why do you care? I just do. I value life. Every life. Even yours. Especially yours. Why? What do you mean, why? I think it's perfectly reasonable to value life. Exactly. I don't have to answer that.
It's not like it matters if I die, I'll just come back again. But I got the best company I could ask for, you guys.
Oh, you could do a lot better than us.
Well, you guys are alright.
Exactly. You'll be fine here. Just come up with a game or something to pass the time.
When I starve or die, that's a good question.
That's a grim thought, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I suppose you're right. You are a creature of biology. Something will happen to you before forever comes along. We don't have to starve to death. You have our way out.
use it.
Let's see here. Are you stuck here with us, or are you capable of leaving?
I'm stuck here with you. I wish I were.
Okay.
Feelings mutual. At least we're all being honest.
Yeah, you just don't want to be lonely.
Unlike you, I'm not capable of being lonely.
Huh.
Oh, sure you are. Give it some time without us, and I'm sure you'll start feeling lonely.
It's not like it matters if I die. I will just come back
Yes.
again.
The whole looping thing. How unfortunate. You were only supposed to be here once.
I don't like the way you said that.
You knew this was a possibility.
Yeah, of course he did.
Didn't
You've been
you?
fucking lying to us the whole time.
Of course I did. Though I'd rather hoped I was the first one. That explains a lot, though. Oh, you bastard. How much are you not telling us? Plenty. But it's all in your best interest. And the world's. And mine. She's dead and we're stuck in a hell void forever. How could telling us your secrets possibly hurt anyone? It just can. Look, this world is saved, but if you start over, for all you know, you're just putting another world in danger. You barely managed to land the killing blow here. What if you don't manage it next time? I've already said too much, really. You won't
Yeah, but
get
I'm gonna
bored
starve
after
and
being on the
die
subject.
anyway, dude. Let me wait a little bit, I guess. Can you tell me your secrets first?
No.
Alright, well, how about now? Is it secret time?
Still no.
I'm gonna wear you down eventually. You might as well spill those sweet, sweet, sweet secrets now.
You're not going to wear me down. Oh, we should ask him one more time. He's on the cusp of sharing his secrets.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I'm not. Either way, at least needling him is something to do.
That's true. Secret?
The narrator ignores you. You can't just describe yourself ignoring us. I can.
Secret?
The narrator continues to ignore you.
Alright. Let's wait then.
More time passes. You're still here. More time passes. You're still here. More time passes. You're still here. More time passes.
We're gonna have to kill ourselves.
You remove the blade from the princess's body. What exactly are you planning on doing with it?
That's an interesting choice. Okay, do we want to kill ourselves, or do we want to throw the blade into the void, guys? What do we want to do here? Chance choice. First chat gets it. That'll let me refill my libations here. Either way, it's not going to matter. Well, it doesn't mean you don't have to make a choice. What do we want to do? Do we plunge that dagger into our chest, or do we chuck it into the void? And if we chuck it into the void, can we not get it back? And now what happens? I'm going to guess it's a choice between starving and slaying ourselves. That's what I guess is going to happen. Either way, you're right. We're going to die. But choosing how you die is often a very important choice, Chad. So, what's it going to be? Do we throw the blade into the void and starve, or do we go ahead and take it upon ourselves to end this? I leave it up to you, as always. Have you tried not killing her? Yes, it went spectacularly bad. And unfortunately, that's not a choice now. we've killed her and we've not killed her, but to be fair, we didn't try not killing her. Actually, we did the first time we tried not killing her. We went upstairs and then she killed us is what happened. So yeah, it went very badly. Chat's got to be my conscience here. What are we gonna do, guys? Because otherwise, we can just stay here forever. We will just wait.
More time passes. You're still here.
Maybe we should actually wait, okay?
More time passes. You're still here.
I don't think that's an option, buddy. I think you have to choose.
More time passes. You're still here.
Yeah, I think to advance the storyline, you're going to have to choose between throwing the blade or killing yourself. Throw the blade, okay?
Oh no, what are you doing? You tighten your grip and fling the blade as hard as you can into the void. It's gone. Now you're really stuck forever. There's no way out now. You mean other than starving? Right, I mean...
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You wait, and then you wait for a little while longer. But eventually the thirst sets in. And the hunger. The darkness of this place prevents you from wholly grasping the context of passing time, but that doesn't stop it from passing. Nor does it stop your biology from unraveling. The only things you know for certain are that it's long and that it hurts.
Damn!
The vastness of your suffering can't be adequately put into words. We really shouldn't have tossed it. No, you really shouldn't have. Biology and time are immutable forces, and eventually, long before forever gets the chance to come, everything goes dark, and you die. Don't muck it up next time. The princess may be slain here, but she isn't slain there.
Yeah, slow down. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen, though.
You're on a path.
Oh, look at it now!
This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her. It doesn't matter if she kills us. It just goes on and on.
Ooh, this looks nasty, chat.
Yes, so it does.
Yeah, why didn't we throw ourselves in the void? That's a good
There
question.
has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world.
Yeah.
Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone...
Groundhog's Day, yeah.
Yourself included. Oh, threatening us with death.
But this is very different. Like, this
Shouldn't
looks
be afraid of
wild.
dying. We've already done it twice. All death has done is shunt us back to these woods.
Voice of the Cold. That's a new one I've never seen before.
Warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different, though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods.
Yeah, it is very different.
That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end.
Oh, shit.
Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
Are you the same narrator we met in the other loops? You were quick to accept that we've been here before.
Suspiciously quick. If I had to make a wager, I'd say yes and no.
What a great answer.
Is that supposed to be a riddle? If it is, it's not very good. I haven't met you, but you've clearly met me. It sounds to me like you're hopping between parallel realities, in which case the me you just met here is the same collection of experiences as the me you met at all of those other beginnings, but their continuity breaks the moment you say or do anything, in effect making them all separate.
Interesting.
So, yes, I'm the same me, but ever since the moment we started talking, I'm different. I'm not sure how we're supposed to kill him ourselves, but he's asking for it. Maybe there's some way she can take care of him for us.
Are you talking about the narrator?
They've clearly all been through some harrowing experiences. Don't let their baggage influence your decisions. You have the ability to see things clearly. I suggest you use it.
Okay. Let's see, we've killed her and been killed by her, and neither of those things have gone well for us. If we're going to fall through this loop forever, eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now, is actually... What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option. Oh, we can turn around and leave in this reality now. Or we can proceed to the cabin. Let's talk about this first, though.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Okay.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. And you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating.
Huh.
Everyone is manipulating us.
This is true,
To
man.
see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them. On second thought,
Kind of with the paranoid on this.
kill him. Let's throw him someplace that never ends.
Yeah.
I'd like to see what that does to him.
There's something else. We haven't tried leaving here. Let's do that.
Begging you, don't do this. You're going to damn everything to oblivion. You have to do something. You can't just walk away. Yet here we are, walking away despite your protestations. There's got to be a crack in this world somewhere. If he's looking in at us, there has to be a way out. Ugh, fine. You walk down the path away from the cabin. And for all our sakes that you change your mind before it's too late.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still... What's going on? Where are we? I don't know. But it feels like...
What did we do?
home. It's finally happened, hasn't it? We finally cracked.
The world around you is unwound, its physical matter replaced by a textured nothing. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Memory returns. There is a distant rumbling, the sound of many sounds. Undulations pulse louder as something other comes close. You already know what dwells in the empty spaces. Feelers probe across the fabric of realities. Extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You are no longer alone. Confusion. Why are you here? I am unfinished. Resistance. Fingers drag claws across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration. This vessel is full of you. It is useless to us if it doesn't bring more gifts. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There is only so much thread in place. Do not waste it. I am your only salvation. What the fuck just happened?
You're on a path in the
What?
woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be
What?
the end of the world.
Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution!
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
No, we're just gonna stab her this time.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save... Ignore him. You don't...
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
No eyes this
The
time.
air is stale and the blade is your implement.
Take the blade.
You take the blade.
Enter the basement, baby.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous.
Don't let it fool you.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
Focus on the task at hand.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
That's true. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do.
Nah, we're tightening our grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the
So
only
you
weapon
say.
you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate...
Yeah, I'm not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Well, then I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna squint at the princess while holding
You
onto the
stare at
blade.
the princess, squinting. She squints back.
The two of you are going to do this forever.
No, because I'm a killer now.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep
What?
and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured.
Jesus!
Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Okay, we can't flee and lock her in the basement. We can't be a coward. Chat, what do we want to do here? Do we want to give up? Or maybe she'll spare us? Or do we want to try to finish the job? What do we want to do, guys? We are now in a fight with the princess. This fucking game, man. Fucking cold cactus. Chat's choice. First chat gets it. Damn, I have no idea. Up to first chair. Flip a coin. Okay. Heads give up. Tails finish the job. Heads it is.
Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground, useless. You lacked the will to finish the job.
Jesus!
Your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you.
Now be nice and spare me.
This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely
Okay, she's gonna be a
broken.
bitch.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat.
Oh shit!
She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your window.
Wow!
And leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Damn!
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay. What the fuck was that, man? We just can't stop fucking up, guys.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Let's see. Wait, has this already happened? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? She's gonna kill me again. No, let's just go to the fuck it. Like, I'm resigned at this point.
A warning. Before you
I know.
Can we tell I'm not being a pessimist?
Oh, that's new.
I'm just being realistic.
Voice of the
You're
broken.
being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic.
Voice of the
that would be
broken.
for
So the
everyone,
voice you get,
yourself included.
I've just figured something out, guys. The voice you get is the voice of however you died last time. So, like, when we gave up and she, like, fucking pushed our shit in, we got the voice of the broken because of that.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter.
Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Proceed to the
If
cabin.
that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say.
It's Shoma. He's like Shoma.
The interior of the cabin is larger
Damn!
and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, let's...
Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are small.
Yeah, this is gonna be wild.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Alright, let's go to the basement. Look at this fucking door now.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Booming voice.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Oh, what is it gonna be this
You
time?
weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom.
It's so different every
entering
time.
the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you.
Oh shit!
Almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Are we gonna get stepped on, Chet?
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was just to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Yes, missus.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that, and yet
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Okay.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
I've got a plan here, chat. I am not simping. I have a plan.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
No, there he doesn't get it. Yeah, we are being stepped on right now.
The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
Oh!
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
And you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
No, I won't tell you. You're supposed to end the world. Remain silent. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Shut up.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations.
Oh shit.
It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
Yes, ma'am.
It's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
I am yours to command. I'm not going to help you in the world. If I don't care if something new comes, I just can't let you do that. What happened to you after I died? I have questions for you before I decide to do anything. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
What happened after I died?
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Damn! She thinks very little. What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
And all you have to do is break these chains and set me
Why
free.
can't you do that? You're like a goddess right now. So powerful, why can't you break them?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
The Broken is such a simp. We're just fake simping. Chat, we are obviously just fake simping.
It's not rude to question someone who's
It's
apparently
obvious.
trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do.
No, she wants us to do it.
The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn. Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly
Damn.
you struggle against me,
She is
my
definitely in
will
like full
triumphs
Dommy Mommy
over
mode, man.
yours.
Now I can help you in the world. I am yours to command. Again, we are fake. We are fake simping.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Yes, you are.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
Holy shit.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
Yeah.
She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh shit.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it
God
can't
damn.
understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh, she got the narrator.
Rise, my little bird.
Without hesitation, you're brought to your...
Oh shit. Now we're simping for real, I guess.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Oh shit. She's hijacked the narrator. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever. Please, don't do this.
I have to. It's over. I'm sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always meant to be. And it is good.
Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back.
Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple
Damn.
you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
Take her hand, baby. she just got taken by the hands. But you do not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything. I don't want to look at us.
It's the end for you, but not for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You're at the cabin.
When I found you in the long quiet alone, I was terrified. What if you had decided to let me wither? But your commitment now is final. Your ability to walk the path of mutual annihilation is vanished with your return. If you still wish to obliterate me, it will have to wait until I am complete. Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer?
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Okay.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back as if an invisible wall closes around me, why can I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Oh, so she's closing off our ability to do the same thing again. Okay. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? This one is dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for an overwhelming heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
That's a
My joy
great
is
point.
in
That's a
seeing
great
what
quote.
You choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
This is really cool. So you don't have any preferences on how you would like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
How do you feel about me? These vessels I'm bringing you, I've heard.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
You know at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark and you die. Okay, and we're back. I think that's where we're going to end it for the night here.
You're on a path in the woods.
But we'll have
At the
to
end of that
continue
path
this at some
is a
point.
cabin.
This is wild.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Okay. Fucking crazy good, though. So overall, I don't know. What do we think, guys? Is this one we would want to continue on with at a certain point? What are we thinking? Yay, nay? Cheers, booze? Farts? What do we think? I like it. I think it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, this is neat, man. This is really neat. So, alrighty, well, we will. I don't know. We'll probably do this at least once a Saturday. Maybe Saturdays. We'll do Saturday Slay the Princess, right? Maybe until we figure this shit out. But we brought her two perspectives so far, and we kind of bitched out on the second one. She's like, "No, you didn't bring me anything. Get out of here." So we've got two down. I'm sure within. I'm probably gonna guess 5 or 6 will complete her, and then that'll move us to the end game. But man, that opens up a lot of replay value, because my understanding is there are dozens of princesses that you can potentially meet depending on little variations of your actions, right? So yeah, this is cool as shit. We're definitely going to continue to play this, but for now we're going to head out. So everybody have a great night. Thanks for coming out, and we'll definitely do this again for sure.